back to Bro Logic. I'm your host, Mike, and today we're going to talk about one of the biggest events in all sports, the Super Bowl. Whether you're turning the game, the commercials, or the epic halftime show, there's no denying the Super Bowl is more than just a football game. It's a cultural phenomenon. Today I'm going to walk you through the history of the Super Bowl, break down some of the most iconic moments, and give you a preview of what to expect in this year's big game. So whether you're a football fanatic or you're just here for the hype, stick around. Let's start with a little history. The Super Bowl first took place on January 15, 1967. But back then it wasn't even called the Super Bowl. It was called the AFL-NFL World Championship game. And the first two were pretty one-sided affairs, the Green Bay Packers winning both. The name Super Bowl didn't officially come into play until the third game, which is when it started to take on larger than life aura we associate it with today. Fun fact, the name Super Bowl isn't said to be inspiring by a toy, the Super Ball. It wasn't until Super Bowl IV that the term was used in official branding. Now 50 plus years later, it's still the most watched event on television, often pulling over 100 million viewers every year. Think about over 100 million people gathering to watch this one event, whether they're cheering for the team or just waiting for those multi-million-dollar commercials. It's amazing how much it has evolved from just a football game into a spectacle of entertainment. Now you can talk about the Super Bowl without mentioning some of the most iconic moments in sports history. The Super Bowl has delivered countless unforgettable moments over the years. I mean, who could forget David Tyree's helmet catch in Super Bowl 42? The insane catch is often seen as one of the greatest plays in Super Bowl history, helping the New York Giants to pull off a stunning upset over the previous undefeated New England Patriots. Then there's Malcolm Butler's game-saving interception for the Patriots in Super Bowl 49. One of those did that just happen moments that no one saw coming, and of course the Super Bowl halftime shows are their own kind of iconic. We had everything from Beyonce shutting it down to Prince performing in the rain, and yes, we'll all remember the infamous wardrobe malfunction with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. The halftime show has become just anticipated as the game itself. All right, now let's get into some predictions. This year, it's tough to say who will come out on top. I mean, any teams that make it to the Super Bowl, they're going to be good on offense and defense. And they'll have great coaches. I mean, aside from the game itself, I'm really looking for, some of you might really be looking forward to the halftime show. I don't know who this year's performer is yet, but it's going to be nothing less than a spectacular show. And let's not forget the commercials. They always find a way to be the talk of social media the next day. So what are your predictions? Who do you think will pull off a win in this year's Super Bowl? Who do you think is destined for victory? Let me know in the comments. And, well, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to Bro Logic. The Super Bowl is just coming up, and I hope that this episode got you hyped for the big game. Whether you're in it for the football, the halftime show, or the commercials, there's no doubt the Super Bowl brings everyone together for a few hours of entertainment. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below and share it with your friends. I'll catch you next time. Until then, stay logical and stay bro.